Imagine, if you would, that you're just about to open a museum. So you have a limited amount of floor space. You have pedestals. You have room on the walls to hang whatever you want to hang. The question then is, what are you going to display in this museum? What is the theme or themes that this museum is about? And you're going to have to do some curation work because there are an infinite number of themes that you could focus on. There are any number of objects in the world or pictures that you could bring in to the museum. What's on display in a museum is usually just a very small sample of the overall collection of artwork that that museum or institution possesses. And in turn, that's really just a small sample of what's available in the world. Sometimes we might swap pieces with another museum. Other times there's just stuff that we're not particularly interested in. That's not what our museum is about. So there are some decisions to be made. What is it actually important to include in your collection? And out of those items, what are some of the signature pieces, the pieces that you're going to want to put in the most prominent positions? And this really is the kind of question that we're faced with each day. We have a limited amount of attentional real estate, space that we can use to focus or to prioritize, to shine the spotlight as such on X. What is that X going to be? It's not that there's even a right or a wrong answer there necessarily, but there probably is an answer that is more consistent with your values and one that's less consistent with your values. And if you were to visually go for a walk through the museum space of your mind and imagination, would you maybe see some things that maybe don't deserve that much attention up on pedestals? And what might it be like to take those down and to replace them with something that maybe is more deserving of our attention or respect? The real showpieces of who we are as a person, the centerpieces of our values and our priorities and our goals. And it's this kind of a curation of our thoughts, ideas, and priorities that we could well do with taking seriously, but also doing joyously at the same time. It's great to have the opportunity of that exhibition space of the mind and imagination, but it's really recognizing that opportunity we have to curate, to maybe bring in different collections at different times, but always in keeping with our values.